بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أنا سعيد لعودتنا مرة أخرى. صحيح إنها أونلاين، لكن الحمد لله على كل شيء. إن شاء الله قريبا سوف نعود لمقاعد الدراسة عن قريب بإذنه تعالى.
Mega Goal 5.
As you notice here, we have a new curriculum. It is called Mega Goal instead of Traveler. Let's begin with our first lesson. It is the intro unit. It is on page 2, so please turn to page 2, everybody. Let's begin with our first lesson. It is listen and discuss. I hope that you have prepared your box before our lesson. So let's begin. We have two notes or questions at the beginning of our lesson. We name some husbands and wives from history. Tell the most legendary story you know of a famous couple. Just think of two famous husbands, like for example Harun Rashid and Zubaydah, his wife, and like Madame Curie and her husband. Madame Curie and her husband discovered uranium, etc. And you are going to write a paragraph about them. Also, here number 2, read the text about some famous marriages from history. Do you think their marriage made it easier for them to achieve certain goals? Yani, if the marriage, you are going to think if their marriage is made it them easier for them to achieve their goals. For example, was the marriage of Madame Curie and her husband help them? Did their marriage help them to achieve their goals and discover uranium together? This is for as an example, like this. Let's begin with the listening task. The first one, what do you think? And after that, we'll discuss it together. Let's see and listen.
Collaborative learning promotes teamwork in class. Learners work together in small or large teams. However, it is not always easy for individuals to work effectively with others. Some learners prefer to work on their own first, then share ideas and information. Others are reluctant to share because they want to impress the teacher with their performance. Negative competition in class tends to prevent students from working together as they feel that they need to keep what they know to themselves in order to gain credit against everyone else in class. Who are they?
What do you think about collaborative learning? Do you think that it is good or bad? Do you support collaborative learning? As you think, you are going to write a paragraph about this, giving your opinion about this subject. Let's move to the second part. Who are they? How do you feel about them? Let's see and listen again, and we'll discuss it.
How do you feel about them? What do people mean when they say that someone is self-made? They usually refer to success stories of individuals who have been able to recognize and utilize opportunities in their lives for the purpose of improving their personal living standards, gaining respect in their community, and helping others. Can you think of successful self-made people in your country? Who are they? How do you feel about them?
What do you think of the subject, self-made? people who made themselves and enable to succeed in their life and be known for others people. For example, you can think of Jobs, who invented the computer, Microsoft. Also, you can think of Muhammad Ali Clay. You can think of people who made themselves. You can think of people who, in your country, who made themselves and enable to succeed. Also, you are going to write here a paragraph about them. Let's continue to the next part.
Would you take a course on future studies? Have you heard of the terms future studies or strategic foresight? Future studies is an interdisciplinary field that studies and analyzes current and past changes with respect to tomorrow. For example, many people believe the Earth's ecosystem will collapse in the near future, while others believe that it will survive. A foresight approach would analyze and highlight the assumptions underpinning such views. Would you choose to take a course on future studies at university?
What do you think of future studies? Are you going to, for example, to study future studies at university? Future studies, of course, as you see, as the meaning suggests, studies future. Studies future. For example, ecosystem. Some people think that ecosystem in the future will collapse, and others say that it will survive. The opposite. What do you think of this? Are you going to study future studies at university? You can write also here a paragraph about this subject. Let's move to the last part.
Would you buy it? Infomercials are longer television commercials that include demonstrations of product features and customer comments. A toll-free telephone number and/or website is included for potential buyers, accompanied by an offer you can't refuse.
What do you think of infomercials? You have infomercials and commercials. Infomercials are longer television commercials. What do you think of them? Well, of course, here you are somehow convinced to buy a product. Do you think that infocommercials are better than ordinary commercials? You are going to write something about this also. At the end, I want you to send me a WhatsApp talking about the 3 subjects or 5 subjects, a short paragraph about the 2 couples from the 2 notes here, a husband and wife from history. You can serve the net. Also, cooperative learning, another paragraph. Self-made, this is the 3rd paragraph. Future studies is the 4th paragraph. And the last one, info commercials. Okay? Send me on my WhatsApp, please. See you, inshallah, in our next lesson. I'm happy to meet you again.